This morning I just had another bean mob on it, and I thought, well, I want to transplant my chili tree, little chili plant. This chili plant I picked up from the store, the big superstores, and I've been feeding it nutrients to get used to the nutrients. So now I'm going to take it from there and I'm going to sow it into hydroponic nutrients. So it's going to grow hydroponically. So I've been scratching my head thinking, okay, where am I going to put it in? So I decided, okay, I'm going to have a look around. There's so many things to do, so many ways to think about these things. So I just shot up to the nursery, picked up these inexpensive pots, and I found these lying there, and I saw, oh, they fit beautifully in there, that way, or that way. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll cut a little hole in there. You can just cut it out with a knife, it's quite soft. What I'm going to do, because this has got little holes in, so I've got some tape, just going to tape it over there, because this has got to carry some water, nutrients. Press it down firmly. This is a lovely tape, it's very, very sticky, so it works like a bomb. And then I'll just trim off these sides, and I'll end up like that, no more holes. So what I can put in there now is the nutrients. I need to get this into there and this clean. I've cut this out like this. This is a pool noodle. There's so many things in a pool noodle. So I just thought, put it down so it stays stable. Give it, I'm going to slice it a little bit off there. I've cut it halfway. Okay. Now I'll remove this from its original soil. Remove all the soil off. A little bit of a mess, but that's fine. Loosen this roots up. Doesn't matter if I damage some of the roots. Excuse the mess. Now I'll just take some of the root off, because now it doesn't need so many roots, because it's not going to go and be looking for food anymore. The food's going to be in the nutrients, and the nutrients will feed it. There we are. Now I'm going to clean it up. There we are, the roots are clean. Cleaning the roots nicely. Now in this water I've put a teaspoon or two of, if you've got some hydrogen peroxide, because the roots love that with the extra oxygen in the hydrogen peroxide. Now we're going to sow this. We're transferring it from soil growing to hydroponic growing. Get all this out the road. That's there. Here's how I've cut my noodle, of course. There. This plant will fit in there. There's my plant. Now that's going to stay. Usually I'll only do the noodle to there, but this one I want it to be stable. Okay. So now I'll just bring that over, put the roots in. There we are. Okay. Nice and firm and stable. Okay, now I'm going to just test where it will go. Okay, so what I need to do is just cut a little piece off here so this sits nicely there. Let's see how far it goes now. Okay. There we are. Now, the other trick is, there are my roots, some of those roots must pick up oxygen, so they mustn't all be in the water, okay, in the nutrients. So now what I'm going to do is see, okay, my roots end about there. So what I'm going to do with this now, just going to do that, a little hole. Now this little hole will help me not to overfill it. Once I'm filling this and it's coming to the maximum, it'll just run out and I need to stop. Okay, so then I'll place that in there with my nutrients, and then we are ready to go, and it's growing hydroponically. And then every now and then I can just top it up, clean it, throw it out, put some new one in. Or another thing I would do is just drill a little hole there, if you can do it with a knife, and you can just put a little, one of those small little funnels, and you can always top it up if you don't want to move it around too much. Now that's all done. So now my nutrients are going to go in. Here's already mixed with the nutrient and a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. I'll fill it up. And you see, if I overfill it, it's going to run out of there. And if you're too scared you're going to overfill and mess, just put that in there as well. I'll give you an extra clearance. Let me just cut some more off. Because if I find if I go too deep with this, it starts floating. There we are. There we are. So now that's full. The nutrient mix is up to there. Place it in there. Now we're going to have a look in a week or this time how it's growing. Thank you very much for watching. This is a quick one, and I hope this has helped you just to do something else too. But always just be a MacGyver. That's how I am. I go and I find anything that works. And I'll any container, and I'll think, how can I put them together? And that's how I did it. I went to the store, got that, tested a couple of lids. Oh, that works. And you can have a big one, small ones. There's tons we're still going to do. So have a fantastic day. Love you all.